dang circle. That's the first step. What the fuck is art? Come on. Addy. Good to see ya. Glad it's. Fuck, I forgot. I forgot to stretch my dang hands. It's cause, howdy. Hi, Errol. Just, it's been a. it's been a weekend. That's for sure. And by it's been a weekend, that means I haven't had no time to do anything. Just, it's been busy times here. Busy, busy times. Working, chores, keeping things taken care of. You know? Alright. Hopefully that's good enough. My wrist's gonna have to deal. Yeah, I don't know. Last time I had a day off was in September. Fucking ridiculous. I don't know why I'm the only one around here who can do any of the cleaning, but that's how it works out. It'd be nice if someone else could contribute, but that's not happening apparently. Alright. I think these circles are good enough. These are sufficient. They are sufficiently circular. Alright, I think today we're gonna start with Errol's Jester. Errol's Trickster Jester. I think that's a fun design, and I feel like I've got it pretty solidly figured out in my brain. I kind of know what everything I want to do with it. Hmm. Someday I'll draw a group of circles in a straight line. Not. Oh, that's the wrong button. Clip Paint Studio has this. Clip Studio Paint, I always call Clip Paint Studio, has this button for just filling the entire layer, which is an interesting button. I actually do get some use out of it every once in a while, but I don't understand why it's a functionality that has to be front and center. Surely there's more important things, more important buttons you could put there. I drew 7 circles, but I don't think we're gonna need 7. I feel like this is a 6. I think she's kind of a thin 6. Let's see. She's got longer limbs than that. I think she's 6 and she has proportionately long limbs. That's what I'm feeling. Maybe she's 6.5. Howdy. Glad to see most of the usual suspects are here. Happens, make or won't. make it because he's got work apparently, which is a terrible state of affairs. Yeah, maybe 6.5. 6.5 feels too much. 6 feels like too little. So 6.25. That's just math. I think her arms are very slightly longer than they should be. That sucks. Um, yeah, uh, my sleep schedule got completely fucked, and then the time change happened here in America, and now my sleep schedule's fine again. So it's like every 1 in 10 times the time change here actually works in my favor. So thank goodness for small miracles like that. I'm just gonna keep elongating. Oh, that's definitely too long. Okay, that's as long as it goes. Hmm. The waist is too short. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why Benjamin Franklin thought he knew better than the sun, but that's the legacy we have to contend with. Of course, look at who won. Benjamin Franklin's dead and the sun's still here. So don't pick a fight with the sun. She probably has a very round face. A very silly face. The sun will kick your ass. Go ahead. That's true. The sun only becomes more powerful. Or maybe the earth just gets weaker. Alright. So we got a pretty form-fitting suit here. Maybe I need to practice more. Maybe I'm not ready for prime time just yet. Alright, and maybe she's got little heels. Oof, yikes. Yikes. I swear I knew how to draw one day. did. There was a time when I knew how to draw. These fucking lines are the worst. They're all sketchy and bad. Yes. There we go. Decent shape. Waist. Chest. Let's see, wait. Where's the... Yeah, we're kind of basing it off of this character. Yeah. That's what it is. Just gotta fake it till you make it. That's all any artistic endeavor is. I think she's got crazy eyes. Nope. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. What is any of this? She's got a wild expression. Let's see. Alright. I never actually played Time Splitters 2. I was, wasn't really all that into FPSs when Time Splitters came out. I only got into FPSs later. Plus, like, Time Splitters was only for, like, consoles, right? Never really liked playing, FPSs on, consoles. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to Selenia's concept today because I only just read it like half an hour ago. So uh, I need some time thinking about a concept before I can really know what I'm gonna do with it. Yeah, only had the chance to turn on my computer like 20 minutes prior to stream time, just because I was so busy with other nonsense. Let's see. Give these. Kind of repeat the pattern from your neck, and we're also going to add this to the top hands, the hands. I don't know why I said top hands. I was thinking of feet. couldn't remember what the words for hands was. Then I remembered it right at the last moment. I'm just gonna generalize her hands like that. I think, yeah. Maybe give her big hands to really like. I think big hands at the end of long limbs is because I kind of want her to look like kind of wacky and ungainly. Her feet need to be bigger too. She's gotta have big fucking clown shoes. Just wacky nonsense things. Big and maybe that's too big. Yeah, you can simplify the hands into some really satisfying shapes. And I feel like that's the basis for making good hands. Once you, once I feel like, well, I feel like that's the basis for anything really, is to make the shapes good, and then once the shapes are good, everything else kind of flows. Definitely think the way I draw is more about shape, satisfying and interesting shapes than about like accuracy. That's kind of the core of stylization, or at least my type of stylization. That said, um, these limbs should at least be somewhat proportional. They should match each other in some kind of bare minimum way. Let's see. I feel like we can give her like just a little bit more. I think she just needs the slightest more detail. I like her so far. She's really fucking tilted though. Yeah, there we go. That's just kind of the natural consequence. It's really hard to draw a straight line up and down just because of the combination of your hand dominance and the way your eyes function. You're always going to end up favoring one side over the other. Maybe what is this? Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know much about clowns. There we go. I feel like that's a nice little addition. And then we also have we kind of have this diamond pattern, which is probably where gonna most of her complexity is gonna originate from. Just what figuring out how I wanna. Clowns are strange, terrifying beasts. I do love that. What's that? There's an anecdote about when they added the clown character to Arms, and when they got feedback back from like the American Nintendo of America, about like the character being scary, and like the director was like, I didn't know that Americans were like scared of clowns. I feel like I've learned a weakness of the Americans. Uh, I love that anecdote. Jester, that's what it is. I almost wrote Trickster American. Chad, an American character for no fucking reason. Let's see. Okay. I can be precise about this, or I can stop being so precious about it and just make something good. I was thinking of drawing a grid and distorting the grid all precisely and everything, but that's probably not necessary. A cowgirl would be fun, like Western style. Alright, we're not gonna worry too much about this. We get the idea. I think a cowgirl would work. I'm okay with the world of Eat the Dungeon having wildly anachronistic technology levels. Alright, this feels pretty solid. She needs weaponry, though. Weaponry we're gonna have is juggling pin. I'm totally down with putting a Minotaur in the game. There's definitely a vocal contingent for Monster Girls. Let's see. Don't need this tab anymore. This tab evolved beyond the need for this tab. I'm just gonna put all this shit here. Don't need that open. That's for sure. There we go. This way I can look at reference and keep track of what is it? Reference in chat. There we go. I don't know what the fuck words are. I'm gonna make, let's see, 3 of these. Mr. Welch's list was really funny. I haven't checked that in a long time. Did it get like expanded or anything? This is the spiky one. This is the one that's on fire. You gotta make fire sounds when you're drawing fire. Makes it easier. It's like when drawing an expression, you make the expression with your face. Oh hey, Revolvio's here. Yeah, we got a crazy jester, and I think this one's covered just in rotating saw blades. For no reason other than it's deadly. Yeah, it's like a chainsword. It doesn't make any goddamn sense, but it's cool. I don't think it's. Yeah, we go. Okay. All right. All right. Let's get this cracking. Let's see. This just a little lighter, so I can differentiate. And I'm actually kind of crunched for time, so I'm gonna use the symmetry ruler to speed this up a little. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to do full 2 hours, but I definitely want to do two designs. There we go. Ah, whatever. Yeah. Fucking crazy jester lady. I gotta decide which one of these arms I like better. I think I like this one better over here. I haven't figured out how to make the symmetry ruler work with erasers yet. Maybe I'll figure that out in the future. Good enough. Uh-oh. Can't make a cross. It's like Ghostbusters rules. You can't cross the streams. You can't cross the symmetry ruler. Cross the symmetry ruler, you're gonna have a bad time. Click, click, clack, click, click. Click, clack. Get that. Alright, making good time. Making good time. trying to curve this in a way that suggests that it's wrapped around the leg. Whenever you got contour lines like this, you want to exploit them so you can make your subject look three-dimensional. Good enough. Good enough. Okay, I think that's as far as the symmetry ruler can carry us today. We're on our own from here on out. Yeah, we're doing good. I gotta immediately jump from this into some other stuff. So, sorry if this is unsatisfactory. Little skull. I like simplifying a little skull like this. Yes, there we go. Little drawing tip is you can use straight lines like this to you can keep them to suggest the way objects fold in on themselves to give a more 3D look. The little skull. So you can kind of get the sense for how it bunches together. That this straight line over here is doing nothing though. I don't know how I missed it. And don't ask why all the skulls are facing the same directions, because I could tell you that's the easiest way to draw them, but I'm gonna go with it's a deliberate artistic decision. It's like how Mickey Mouse's ears are always like perpendicular to the plane of the screen, so he has the same silhouette. Which I always thought was the wildest fucking thing. Alright, we need more of these. Bam. 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 Wham. Bam. Yeah. Don't question it. That's art. I'm making I'm making a game about gals getting super chunky by fighting fantasy monsters. It's art. Don't question it. Don't question my art. This is the beauty that I'm trying to put into the world, and you're just ruining it with your questions. Kind of just cheating the pattern there. Good enough. Alright, she's got a face still. Allegedly. Like most of us, she is befaced. I forgot to give her eyebrows. I do that all the fucking time. Is I draw like 90% of a face, and then I missed the eyebrows, and I'm like, why does this face look so weird? She needs, I think she needs like old makeup. She also got no nose. There we go. And that's why you draw anime style. Because I can't fucking draw noses. What the fuck is a nose? It's bullshit. Let me tell you. Noses are for losers. Kind of want to just make the hair a little messier. I feel like that sells her. Kind of her whole persona. She's crazy. She's the Joker. She's gonna joke on you. We live in a society, etc. Did actually get the opportunity to watch the Joker movie in a brief moment of respite, or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce words. I should not have done that. I should not use my leisure time to do that though, because I didn't really. I wasn't a fan of it personally. I know there's a lot of people out there like the Joker movie. I thought it was felt kind of overdone. Yeah, I'm not like a movie critic or anything. It just felt, I don't know, like it was trying too hard. I'm interested conceptually in the idea of like a low budget character study of like a real pop culture character. Um, I just like I don't know why it had to be the Joker though. Like I feel like the Joker's more interesting the less we know about him. Right? Yeah, it's just like I don't know. What if a Martin Scorsese film was like it's like fucking who directed it? Todd Phillips? Todd Phillips or whatever? It's like Todd Phillips watched Scorsese and was like, "This is too subtle." It's like the King of Comedy too. I think the King of Comedy basically tells the exact same story, but in a much more interesting and more compact way. Um, I think King of Comedy has a pretty slim running time compared to Joker. I mean, yeah, the Joker movie just like beats you over the head repeatedly with all the bad shit that's happened to Arthur, and it's like I get it. Maybe I well regarding the Joker being like correct. I felt like that was the point. I thought it was deliberate making the Joker like the hero. It felt that way to me. Um, because it definitely goes out of its way to make all of Arthur's victims extremely unsympathetic. So I thought that was a deliberate creative choice. That was my read of the situation. But yeah, like going back to like I'm interested in the idea of like a real down to earth character study. Why did it have to be the Joker, a character who I don't want to like sympathize with under any circumstances? Like, yeah, I don't think making the Joker sympathetic is a good idea, or like really all that interesting. What's going on here? Sometimes you just gotta fix the dang thing yourself. Can't rely on the vector eraser to do all the work for you. Yeah, I think that could have been an interesting movie. Is um, Arthur minus the Joker? I think that could have been interesting. There we go. Good enough. Let's see. Okay, so Colorino. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's a it's a strange movie, at the very least. I thought the idea of like the Joker being kind of like a populist, like hero of the people, was kind of an interesting angle. Um, but the movie didn't really do anything with it, and definitely I don't feel like it did anything positive. Yeah, for all the Joker. Yeah, I feel like anything interesting the Joker movie did was just kind of like introduced and then very quickly abandoned. Like the whole like mental health aspect. It was kind of just like it's bad when people with mental health issues don't get the help they need, and then just kind of drops the subject. Yeah, maybe it could have been interesting. Generally, my opinion is that Joker movie from the get go was kind of a failed concept. I don't know how. I don't think you'd be able to. I don't think it'd be really possible to execute on that well. Trouble with pastels, because we're on the color palette, is that I always oversaturate all my colors, because that's what I do. This is where my prior laziness is gonna bite me in the ass, because I did not close all of these little diamonds. Yeah, like the Joker's always most interesting when he's like a concept, really, when he's like an avatar for a concept. Like anytime you try to explain his origin, it's just like fucking snoozeville. Yeah, like the Joker can't arise as part of like a singular event, but as like a natural consequence of society. I'm kind of I'm kind of excited for Robert Pattinson's Batman because uh I don't know if you guys have checked out any further Robert Pattinson um movies, but I mean that guy can act, and uh ever since like the Twilight movies, all he does is like weird movies that he thinks are interesting, which I respect. And frankly, I think he's uniquely suited to give an interesting spin on the on Batman because let's see, I'm trying to figure out phrase it, but yeah, I've got confidence in Robert Pattinson's acting ability. I feel like at this point, oh shit, did I? Okay, I didn't fuck it up. I feel like at this point, the only real interpretations of comic book heroes I want to see on the silver screen, so to speak, are like really weird and offbeat ones. Like I liked I liked Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor in Batman v Superman. Batman v Superman was like a fucking trash pile of a movie, but I really thought Jesse Eisenberg's take on the character was interesting. Like I really just at this point I just want to see like weird off the wall interpretations. Oh shit. Yeah. Like I just want to see weirder stuff, right? Weirder takes, more unique takes, more unique interpretations of the characters. Because we've got like cartoon Batman with the Shoemaker flicks, and we've got dark Batman with Tim Burton and Michael Keaton, and we got gritty and realistic um, Batman with Dark Knight, etc. Christopher Nolan. Like we've got those covered. We need to come up with other versions of Batman that are as weird and different as possible. Something really unique. Yeah, I don't know. I'm the only like Marvel movies I'm like largely into these days are um Thor and Guardians of the Galaxy just cuz um I feel like if you're going to do like a paint by numbers kind of superhero flick, it has to be like kind of cartoony. Like Thor Ragnarok was really good. It was really like just big and fun and colorful and cartoony. It felt basically as close as to like a live action cartoon as we're gonna get out of Marvel. That's what I want. And I like Guardians of the Galaxy because I like the production design of the sci-fi elements. Oh, howdy, Happens Maker. Glad you could make it in for a bit. I don't think we have to give her realistic eye color at all. She's not somebody who's got realistic eye color. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Selenia mentioned Lego Batman. Lego Batman is one of my favorite interpretations of is one of my favorite Batman movies. Just because um, I always thought Batman was kind of a loser, really. Like, sure, yeah, he does good, and he's a good guy and everything, but he's a billionaire with access to basically infinity resources, and his big fucking genius stroke is he's gonna dress up as a bat, adopt an orphan, and punch poor people. and he's just kind of this like loser uh who's just kind of distasteful, and nobody really likes him all that much. Because of course, like Batman would be a weird, creepy weirdo. Batman's creepy. I'll die on this hill. Yeah, and that's why I'm kind of like that's why I'm kind of like looking forward to Robert Pattinson's Batman, because I think kind of if he kind of brings like a little bit of the energy that he brought to like Edward in like Twilight, like another similarly creepy individual that we're supposed to like empathize with somehow. I think that could be interesting. I think we need a dark color. Oh shoot! I always get the colors of the fire mixed up. I always make the exterior red and the interior orange, but that's not correct. That's not what a fire looks like. Well, she looks like a fun gal. She's a fun person to hang out with. She'll only maybe slightly kind of murder you. There we go. I'm happy with it. Yeah. Looking good. Looking good. Feeling terrible. No, this one's good. I'm happy with her. Kind of feel like I got that in one. There wasn't a whole lot of waffling or revisions about that. Just straight shot right at the gate. Got it. Let's see. And then the other one I want to do is probably Scryer's Boar Rider, which is yet another goblin. Someday we're gonna get one of these goblins into the game. Someday. By the time this dang game's done, we're gonna have a dragon and a goblin. There's no way that's not happening. Yeah. The jester is the ultimate relatable character. She's just trying to wear pajamas in public. But I like okay, I do this all the time is in the winter when it's really cold, I just put my outside like clothes over my pajamas when I like go to the grocery store or whatever, cuz it's like, oh, I'm dressing in layers and nobody has to know that I'm in pajama pants. Oh yeah, it's the third one in stream. 5 is probably unnecessary. I think the goblins are generally 4 heads tall. Let's see. I believe. I should know. I made them. But what am I gonna do? Have a continuous conscious memory of reality? Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah. I've been I've been working from home almost exclusively for a while now. And I prefer it. I hate leaving my house. It gives me fucking anxiety. Kind of just working out of shape. Indoor pants are just pajama pants. They really are. It's like, and it's like, why do we have to lie? Why can't we just accept that we all want to wear pajama pants? Hmm. Just embrace yourself. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Uh, I don't like this body. We gotta keep editing this body. She's got a muffin top. That's important. Let's try to keep her. Maybe she needs shorter legs. Alright. Good luck with all that, Habits Maker. Yeah, it's truly a light in society. Move beyond pants. Society has progressed beyond the need for pants. Let's see. Just make her more shapely. Yes, I think this is coming together. Yes, yes. Yeah. Maybe that's too much. Ah, ah, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep working it until something good happens. That's all I can do. This is probably not gonna come out as neatly as the Jester did. Sometimes, uh, you know, sometimes the design just kind of works out in your mind immediately, and sometimes you gotta mull it over. I guess I haven't spent enough time mulling this one over, figuring this one out. This feels pretty good. I think this is coming together. It's definitely going the right direction. Tummy might be too big. That might be a problem. Uh, Guess it's really up to Scryer if the stomach's too big already. It's kind of his decision. Get rid of this. I think it looks good, for that matter. Let's get this saved. Yeah. Yeah, but it's gotta be. It's a starting point. feel yeah. The tricky part here is that we're trying to do multiple things at once because just the like goblinoid build in of itself is its own thing, and now we've got this muffin top that we're trying to speak to. I think like the belt line here kind of help clarify the muffin top. And maybe this is coming together. Maybe we don't have to be quite so extreme with the hips at this point. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go with. Trying to make her short stacky. Kind of just fussing at these lines at this point. Okay. I think, yes. Yeah, we'll go with this. Shit, get over there. There we go. Come on. Yes, there we go. Futzing with all this goddamn Windows nonsense. Alright. She's got leather hot pants. Oh, wait. Boom. New thingy. I can't be bothered to remember what words are. Yeah, I don't have any like formal like art education, so a lot of my terms for art things are just things I completely made up. So I'll be like, this line needs to be swooshier or slantier or something like that. And it's like that's not even a term. Get in there. Check out some fucking huge love handles. Just gotta fake it till you make it. That's what it's all about. That's all it ends up being. Got kind of this vest thing going. I think it's like kind of buttoned up. she's got a little bit of just strips of armor on her boots. I'm I'm glad you're enjoying her. Let's see. Maybe she's like a bit more aggressive than the other ones. The first goblin had kind of this reckless confidence, and the second one kind of had this easy confidence. Uh, Whereas this one's just like knows she's hot shit. Alright, I might have made her face a little too big to be contained on her head. But we can just squish that down a bit. Bigger. She knows slash believes she's unstoppable. Oh wait, this was the kind of like armor that we wanted. Yeah, I like that better. I'm not even 100% sure how this was supposed to be attached. So we can just band these around. Yeah, it's a better look. Let's see. For ears. Kind of just want to give all the goblins just radically different ears. I feel like goblins have a lot of different ears of it. I can't fucking draw that with shit. There's just certain things that are just easier to draw at certain angles, you know? Sometimes you just gotta surrender to turning the page around. Okay, I'm gonna use the symmetry ruler anyway, so. The thing I like about using the symmetry ruler is that you can draw like both sides and then just pick the side that came out the best. You know, like the earlobes? Would you want them to just be like pointy like that? I can do pointy like that. You like that? That good? I'm cool either way. I mean, it's your design. I think it's important that you're happy with it. I think they're both very good. Alright, hair. I gotta figure out what kind of hair we're gonna put on her. Like a styled mohawk or a spiky ponytail. Kind of want to go with kind of want to go with the mohawk. Kind of like mohawks that aren't completely standing up. I think that's kind of a cool look when you just have like the mohawk like just line to the side. When you don't put the, moose or whatever in them. I don't know. I don't really know anything about hair. I think she's got chubby cheeks. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We can add some more detail to the ears like that. There we go. I think yeah, she's just a huge piece of shit. Oh, sure. Yeah. I think we can. I think merely round is also good. Yeah, there we go. Alright, gotta do something about these arms. Do we know anything about the arms? Boots and gauntlets. Alright. Just reviewing everything. Alright. Nothing especially. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to. I want to get the shape for the hands. Good. There we go. Maybe it's rounder. And let me know if the hands are too big. Hmm. I think they can be smaller. I definitely made them on the large. This is the largest I would ever responsibly make this character's hands. I feel like with this, the arm's too short. Yep. There we go. I feel like the arm should be about that long. Feel right? He's more of a pronounced shoulder, I think. Maybe. shorter. Yeah, I feel like they have to have longer arms proportionally just in order to function well. Alright, I think this is good. Maybe this a little suggested elbow. Yeah, I like this better. We'll go with this. Um, I don't really see a huge point in redrawing the arm, so I'm just gonna move on to this and get the symmetry ruler out. There we go. There's the symmetry ruler. Boom. All right, get cracking. Forgot to draw the board. The board's important. Six. There we go. Hold on. If I can do this right. There we go. I should probably do the boar before I get all excited about the lines. Alright. I feel like the boar's kind of. I feel like the boar's actually pretty important. Because the boar's gonna make an appearance on her art, and I feel like it needs to be at least looks decent. I'm not great at drawing animals, but I'll do my best. I can draw fat girls, and like that's it. I, this creature has no neck. It's a neckless beast. I really want to draw the board now. If I draw it later, if I don't draw it now, then I'm gonna forget to draw it. That's it. Let's see, where does the boar's eye go? Somewhere here. So dang long since I played. It's been so long since I played any Paper Mario game. Heard they gotten kind of not great recently. Heard Origami King's alright, but not nearly as good as Thousand Year Door was. Yeah, I think this is passable. I mean, uh, if I don't know how to draw something, I can always rely on trying to make it out of interesting shapes, which is an approximation of drawing something. I don't even know if this is something I need to go over again. It's pretty decent. I don't know if I can make anything better. If I can improve it in any realistic way. Let's see. Give it like hooves. Oh, it's gonna have a tail. I'm gonna give it a tiny little one. Alright, this is the best boar you're gonna get. This boar has no mouth, it has only tusks. Passable. This is definitely the best boar I can draw. Without a doubt. I think. I can move this over here. Oh no. I'm gonna be able to move. I need to move this over here. And all this horse shit over here. Because we need more space for our arm. Oh, dang it. It was too big for me to move smoothly. Just over here goofing off like a dingus. Hopefully, that's the idea. She'll get too fat to carry. Always excited. I'd really like to. I'd really like to do this, but it's just I just don't think it's going to be feasible. Really like to pick up the pace on development on ETD, but I don't know if that's going to be feasible. I was doing the math, and if I keep working at the pace that I've been working on ETD, it won't be done for like another like 3 years. It's like that's a depressing amount of time. That's way longer than I intended to work on this game. But I didn't really think about it. Didn't think things through. So, in a perfect world, I'd be able to pick up the pace on ETD, but there's too much real life stuff going on. Don't know how I'm gonna make the time for it that I want to make. Let's see, I kind of want to kind of extemporaneously add this kind of barding, or whatever you want to call it, to her glove. It's always nice to duplicate design elements. That repetition gives a kind of a pleasing sense to it. And the easiest thing you can repeat is it's the stuff on the limbs. So usually make the limbs resemble each other in some way. All right. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Wait. Yes. I did it. And then I want to see which one is better. This one's more complete. Running out of things that I can let the symmetry ruler do for me. Yes. There we go. Alright. Doing the rest on our own now. She's really just really packed into her clothes. I basically drew these two characters with this exact same expression, so I hope you can forgive me. The same kind of cocky, crazy expression. They have different facial proportions. That's my justification. They have different facial proportions. So that's good enough for me. I'm gonna go. This guy's painted in really broad strokes. Yeah. Well, I try to avoid same facing, and I've got kind of a formula that I break down faces into, but it's not infinite. I can't produce an infinite number of faces with my formula. Not 100% sure what the construction of this area is like, but we're gonna fake it. That's all you can do. Sometimes you just have to be extraordinarily confident and dupe people into thinking you know what you're doing. Maybe I'll make these ears a little fuzzier. Or maybe that was a terrible decision. I don't know. We can use this straight line to suggest the orientation of the body, because he's kind of like in profile, but rotate a little towards the viewer. I don't know if any of the scribbles made sense, but yeah. All right. See you later, Selenia. Not 100% sure how the construction of the forelimbs go. I'm mostly kind of basing this boar off of my understanding of how horses are shaped, because I've drawn centaurs a couple times, so that's what it's based off of. If this is any good, you have centaurs to thank for it. Alright, colors. What are colors? What is color? You gotta get very philosophical about it. Reddish brown, dark brown, black for boots and gauntlets, dark green, yellow green, or gray skin. I don't really like. I'm not a big fan of gray skins. Just because, I like really saturated colors. So let's try a yellowish green. A little darker than that. Kind of a pea soup going on here. Darker, saturated. Yeah. armor. Little, because we want it to be kind of a yellowish gray. It's got to look a little metallic. I was like making the eyes yellowish for goblins because I think it's makes an interesting combination with the green of their skin. Got a little spillage here. You take care of. Oh, oh yeah, you're right. Thanks. Let's see. Like detail. Let's see. Do we want... That works. There we go. I like her. She looks like just a little, just a total shit. She looks like a real stinker. Maybe she'll be the goblin. Maybe there'll be a million goblins. How do you like? How do you like her, Scryer? She good? You like her? It's gonna be, I think it feel like it'd be really fun to draw the boar's reactions. Ah, that's good. It's good to hear. Well, that's both of them for today. They both just look like real stinkers. Just a pair of mean gals. I feel like the boar would be our weapon, right? Isn't it supposed to be our weapon? Oh shoot! Yeah, the large spike club. I can't believe I missed that. I can put that in. I got all wrapped up in the boar. Getting the boar good. Big old fucking fuck off club. Predictably, the club has to be like as big as her. That's the rule. That's the rule. Let's see. Oh wait, got a reference here. Okay, yeah, it's close. I need to do it now. If I don't do it now, I'll forget about it. Let's see. This is kind of how I draw spike clubs by default. I'd like to do something a little different. Can't keep drawing the same club everywhere I go. Because our arm torso region. Let's see. Let's get her. Like that big? You like that? It's hard because the delay. It looks gotta be sizable. You like that? That way I can just use the symmetry ruler on it. Alrighty. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. Oh, yikes. That's not gonna be symmetrical at all. Yikes. Trying to get the. There we go. And I think it's the spikes are just kind of. I don't think they're adhering to any kind of pattern. I think they're kind of chaotic. Kind of like the energy, like a baseball bat with nails has. It's just all at fucking angles. There we go. Actually, I'm not going to use the symmetry ruler because negotiating that's going to be a pain in the butt. Right? Be off brand if it was symmetrical. Yikes. There we go. You can always get interesting shapes if you make like a five-sided shape and then put like a four-sided shape in the middle of it. That creates interesting irregularities. Actually, it's like ugh. There we go. Messed some things up, but we are on the right track. Yep. 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 All right. There we go. So dangerous looking thing. Let's see. Uh, wait, where's lock pixels? Put a little sauce on this. There we go. It's gently used. All right, there we go. Got it. You like it? pretty good. The board definitely could have been a whole lot worse. I'm not mad about how this board happened, how this board came out. Alrighty, in that case, we made good time. Got 15 minutes extra. It's I'm happy about because I have to go immediately scrub down the entire bathroom top to bottom. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for submitting these just premium designs. I love them. And I'll see you next time. I hope you all have a good remainder of your day. Bye bye.